Welcome back, y'all. We're here again with our podcast called Different Moods. All right, so let's jump into our looks today. Booby, what do you have on?
Oh, come on.
Booby, what do you have on?
Okay. I'm wearing Pink G-Shock, my favorite. I had this since 2009. Sheen rings, watch rings, Yeezy boots. I think these is like knockoff pants, but these are from Fashion Nova. $5. T-shirt from Foreman Mills, and I just cut it up, cropped it, and destroyed it. Yeah, Yankee spit it, and my chains is from Shein, y'all. See, I love those. Now you got to Louis Vuitton. Well, that's like Louis Vuitton bag.
So Louis. So I'm wearing Wheat Timbs, Philly style. I think that was New York. What is Philly? Anyway, I'm wearing Wheat Timbs, Billionaire Boys Club jeans, Zara distressed jacket with a couple of Chanel brooches and Amazon brooches as well. Costume jewelry, Walter Van Benhead. I don't really know how to pronounce his last name, but yeah. I get it.
I'm wearing Urban Outfitters baggy jeans. Urban is one of my favorite stores, by the way. Shirt is from Zara. Tie is from Amazon. Shoes, Bravus. Glasses, Marni. Hair, my barber. Berg, South Philly. Color by me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't announce this in the beginning. I'm Rashard, known as Problem.
Demetrius, known as He Luxury. Booby, known as Handsome Monster.
All right, now, let's get into it, though. Today, we're going to actually talk deeper about fashion and explain our looks and where our style comes from, who inspires us and what inspires us. We're just going to get into some shit today.
Okay.
So, I could start just to break the ice.
Oh,
I'm a
girl, not the ice.
The ice. We all started up. All right, so I could be hum. So I'm gonna start by talking about who and what inspires me.
Okay.
So when it comes to fashion, I have like maybe 3 or 4 go-to people that I like absolutely love, boy and girl. So I would say girls, it would be Rihanna for sure, 100%. Like, love her down, love everything about her style. Tiana Taylor.
Okay.
Men-wise, I would say A$AP Rocky and Pharrell Williams. What I love about their style, well, for Rihanna, I just love how she just is so free-spirited. Like, she doesn't have to match, but it still looks good, and she has a I don't give a fuck attitude.
Yeah.
So I love that about her. She's just like, bitch, if I feel like I look good, bitch, I look good. You know what I'm saying? I also feel the same way about A$AP too, and I love that he takes risks. He'll throw all different kind of designers on, like Louis Chanel, like, he mismatched. He doesn't care, so I absolutely love him. Pharrell, he's a trendsetter. You gotta love Pharrell. And Tiana Taylor, like, she's just so cold. Like, I love her body. I love her style. Her clothes fit her so perfect. Like, she can go baggy. She can go tight.
Absolutely.
She's just like, she could do that. Tiana
Taylor, she's seriously ever. You know what's so crazy? They should say those two, and you know they always have like a little beef a little bit. Rihanna and Tiana, but they are out two of your favorite.
Yeah, and I hated that. I seen that on Twitter.
I don't know if it's beef, but it's something.
It used to be. Yeah, sure.
About like that, to have two people that kind of like have odds against each other could be two people that you like love their looks.
But that's true.
So my favorites will definitely have to be Cardi B. Yeah, you're giving Cardi. I feel like the netching Cardi B for sure. I'm like, it's like nobody brings it like her. Cardi B, but I also love JT. I love Alton Mason. Oh my God.
You do though. Hold on,
when I say that's when I'm getting dressed, I would literally go to his page, and I don't even have to be wearing what he has on. I just love to look at his pictures because it gets me in that mood.
Right.
Plus, like, listening to Future, of course. Yeah. But it get me in that mood. I love, who else? Kim. How can I ever forget Kim K?
You still like it?
Kim and Kylie. Like, I love them. They made me and no. No, for sure. That's where it started, though, Lil Kim. You know, if I love Cardi, I have to love Lil Kim. Like, but y'all know I love Lil Kim.
You did. We both did.
I did the No Matter What They Say video.
I was like, yeah.
I'm thinking, yes.
What's next to the say?
When I say Lil Kim is like number one, or it's like
She's a trendsetter,
period, number one. But I'm like, yeah, Kim K, Kylie is definitely like my other girls. I love them. Yes,
I like Rhea myself for sure. How you feel about Kylie, and do you feel like she's taking over for Kim because she's getting a little old?
No, never. I felt like Kylie and Kim have like two different styles.
I feel the same way.
Kim is more. I love how she's like vintage but new, if that makes sense.
So
she gonna give you something from the 60s or the 50s.
Yeah.
It is gonna look super good.
And I feel like about Cardi. Cardi taps into that
vintage. When she did that all vintage Chanel look with all it. Child, okay. So we gotta shout out Colin because that's our Colin. Colin, you do your Colin do his thing with Cardi. Like, yeah. I love Colin too, for sure. And Luxury Law.
Law Roach.
Yes, I like Law Roach.
I don't really know too much about him.
I love him.
You was telling me
the way he styles and
what was it there? She always looks good, but she just looks different.
He yes.
Boy,
yeah. And she the way I love the way he carry himself. Like, you know, he is always bust down middle part. Oh, by the way, let me explain to you my hairstyle.
Okay.
So this right here will be considered a bob. We have that bob because it's a P under the B, but it's short, so it would be like a short bob. And when I have like full waves, that's my bust down middle part, okay?
Exactly.
And when I have curly like my girl Rashard,
you go curly?
Well, when I have curly, it might be a wig, who knows? But she's not wearing a wig. But when I go curly, that's my wild and wavy, my Khalees bob.
Oh, Khalees, if I'm
be the least. But right now, I'm Khalees. Yeah, but right now I'm wearing a bob. Right now, my head is I think like it's a little short. It's because I really like. I don't like a blush. That's short. You know, with their haircut in the back. I don't know. It's but those are my hairstyles, and y'all need to. Yeah.
So on the next episode, you might just come out with a bust down.
I have a bust
down apart.
Mustard idea.
I understand. You know,
that is straight waves, y'all. Waves all around, like not faded. Like maybe just a simple fade, but that will be considered our bust down.
It's just something. All right, Meech. What's up? What's going on?
With me, right now, I'm digging.
Cause I feel like it changes to me. I feel like it's not always the same. Of course, like the icons of like Lil Kim, Pharrell, like even like Kanye, Bad Kanye. It's crazy because even Bad Kanye used to love the vibes of Andre 3000, like all their looks. Like I love like that era. Today I'm digging like Offset.
Oh,
I love way Offset dresses. Like that's one of my favorites. Of course I love Alton. Is definitely one of my favorites as well. As well as NEL Choppa.
You like his stuff?
It's that child. I like his.
I would admit that you would like it.
I feel like it's a little risky and stuff like that.
And heavily risky.
And I feel like he pushes the
like,
yeah, he pushes it.
So I like his different pin. Cause I'm like, what he wears is different. Like, yeah, when we were on Carisha's podcast showing, it was like, different. I'm like, something I probably wouldn't have worn, but I'm like,
but I don't know, like right now he just posted some of his looks from like Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week.
Oh, I didn't.
And I like a lot of them.
Oh, I gotta go.
And he had a few little Bates, he had a few little Gucci, he had a few little like different,
yes.
I know I do.
Girl, we know you like a good cold glass of champagne, huh?
Also, female-wise, as in, I don't really get much inspiration is like female wise, but I definitely more. Yeah, I'm just saying, like I don't typically like.
Well,
both Z. But I love the Tiana Taylor. I love the Rihanna. I love the Cardi D's. I love June Ambrose.
I forgot about
I love June, like the hats, the style, the quirky funness and everything. Like I love that, so I would say them.
Okay.
For sure.
And I feel like he wouldn't really like the women because he don't really dress like how we do. You know, we're more versatile when it comes to dressing like.
Yeah, but whatever it's built.
No, because one of my denim, like my all denim look with the ski mix is all I got that from Rihanna. Like it's a lot of different things that you can grasp from it, but
Okay.
yeah.
So let's talk about where our love for fashion came from. Like, when did we get into fashion? What made us love fashion? Who made us love fashion? And, how we got here today.
Well, I'm gonna say I got into fashion when I was in middle school.
Okay.
Definitely middle school.
For my girl, Still Major. He loves her.
Yes.
Nikki, a shout out. Shout out to Nikki. Still Major.
My cousin Nikki definitely, and it's crazy because she don't really dress now, but back then she reminded me so much of Little Kim, and that's where my style came from. I feel like I always wanted to dress like that as a younger boy, because I was like, how my game is right out. I always loved Lil Kim and wanted to be like that, but I couldn't. Because I want everybody to like dress me, so I would be like wearing like stuff like right, state property, Rockaware, like that was it. I was dancing, I had on. I was wearing stuff like that, and I really didn't want to. I wanted to wear the fetish, the like all the cute stuff with the boots. Let me do it. Like I would say Maz definitely started. It had to be Lil Kim, Lil Kim and Missy.
Okay, so middle school. So your love for fashion came from middle school. In middle school. So when you were in middle school, did you was it like music videos, posters?
It was the music videos.
Music video.
Because all we had back then, we didn't like no sound videos. So those
It had music video. Then, boy, he's the youngest one. Always putting on a higher there. He's the baby out of the three. It's also staying back then. Okay.
Well, we were at middle school. She was.
Because they even know who Missy Elliott. They didn't know who Missy Elliott was, so she did that Super Bowl. The kids was like, who's that?
Right, that's the thing.
That's like, what? Fuck them kids.
I would say for me, what inspired me. So growing up, like, what's going on?
Hold on. I'm a little drunk.
I'm glad you got that on camera. For me though, I could say where my love from fashion came from was growing up seeing like the people that I was surrounded with. So I had a cousin, but I used to call him Uncle Snuffy. I had a cousin or whatever, he was older, and he just always like looked so good, like well put together, like well groomed, had his hair cut all the time, always had a nice cologne on, fresh like polo, like back then it was like Nautica, Polo, like he had it going on. So I used to be like, dang man, like can you get me like for Christmas I want like Nautica, or I want New Balance, so I want like, you know what I'm saying, whatever Avirex, Pelly Pel, like and I just used to be like, when I get older, bitch, I'm gonna be sharp. Like him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like it was the people that I was around. And like I said, we didn't really have social media. So visually, it was just like music videos. But I just used to like to see the dancing. I get the birthday card even too, but
I also hung around people like hair, like people that did hair. Like I've hung in hair salons, like with Joy and Tyann and shout out to y'all. Shout out to the right. Like I hung with like bad bitches for real, like older women. As a young boy, I always like inspired to be what they were doing. Like I'm like they running around getting money from niggas. They don't dress like and they had like banging cars. They had their own money. So that's really like what inspired me to dress. I'm either like that. Okay, and it made me feel comfortable, like because they wasn't my family.
Exactly.
They made me feel comfortable, like be you, a lot of you,
right.
That was it.
What about for you? Anybody? When did your love for fashion come about?
I feel like my love for fashion started young. Like, when my grandma used to work in a sewing factory. So that's where my love for, like, sewing everything came from. And she used to work in a sewing factory.
Which you still need to teach me how to do, by the way.
Okay, I got you.
But we'll talk.
I got a whole new story. We'll show you a bit of that. Shout out to Amy. She brought in sewing machine. I know I haven't used it yet.
Yeah, she talk about that all the time. You go ahead, lady, doctor.
But my grandma, they're gonna see this. Used to work in the sewing factory. So I used to, when I didn't have school, whatever, I would go to her job and sit with her and like work the sewing machine, like press the pedal and like just make little stuff.
So you learn how to sew at a young age.
Young age.
Okay.
Cause my mom would hand sew, like she would hem our pants, she would do all that type of stuff for us. And my uncle and my grandpa. So my uncle and my grandpa, my Uncle Shank or whatever, they used to always dress real nice. I remember, like, I'm like, yo, when I get older, I'm buying me the penny loafers. Right? He would have the penny loafers with the little tassels on the front, and he would just be like, suave, like the shirt all tucked in, the pants kind of like high waisted out. I love that. And his hair would just be slick, like they had real good hair, like it would just be like so slick back. Whatever, and he from down south, so they kind of would.
So it's like down. I feel like
It was down south, and they would drive like the old caddies. They would hit the old caddies. My uncle would come from down south, would hit the corn liquor in the trunk. It was just like, I don't know them. It was a vibe. Like, he just always had that vibe. My uncle and my grandma had the vibe.
Me too. Now that I think about it, you get me down south.
I have it. So
you did have a little bit.
Yeah.
So the thing.
I heard you said that. I'm like, okay, you give me the
So, like, my grandma, my grandpa, my uncle, all of them is from Henderson, North Carolina.
Okay.
Like, my grandma came up here, like, and raised my mom and my uncle and stuff. But they're from down south. So, like, a lot of my family's from down south.
My family is from South Carolina.
Yeah. Well, my Henderson, North Carolina.
Well, let's speak on mother's side of the family or father's side.
Yeah, well, we got knows too much about my dad, so we can't go there. Watch episode 3.
Oh, wait, we all talk about that, right? We all into that.
Yeah, okay.
So where do you guys? Let me say this. How do y'all feel about like trends repeating itself? Like, what do you feel like there is something that's never gonna go out of style?
What do I feel like?
Yeah, like what? It could be like a piece of clothing, or it could be like a trend that's been going on. What do you feel like is always timeless?
Chanel bags.
Okay.
Chanel bags never ever.
That's a
clown.
Chanel is a staple in like fashion history. It's never going. It was never out of style.
Literally, it's nobody. You can never get tired of Chanel bag.
Right.
They gonna come out with a new color, like a new anything. Like I still need like the detail on it. Even the same color. But the only thing that they did do that I don't like is they switched their gold up.
No, hardware is definitely.
Yeah, I'm like, like the gold hardware now is more on the silvery side, and I didn't like it. So
I just feel like they're cutting back. Like, I knew like it's a new time. I feel like it's not the same.
Yeah, but I'm like, gold is gold. Like I was looking so hard for the white clay, and I was irked because I couldn't find when I went into the store, I wanted a brand new one. I didn't want a pre-owned one. Like I wanted a brand new Chanel, but I had to go with pre-owned. Like shout out to Vestiaire. I had to go with pre-owned because the gold in the store, it was just like I wasn't feeling it. I tried it on in like all different sizes, and I'm like, it ain't the size, it's the goldness, and I love gold.
Oh yeah, like, you are a gold.
I am a gold. I hate silver.
So to piggyback off of that, I used to like gold, even though I have gold jewelry on right now. But gold used to be my go-to, like. But I'm like now, like today, like I am into like rusted silver, like something like not
like the chain you had on back the day.
Yes, like a little bit old, a little bit. Like I just love, like I just feel like with black, it all really depends on what you're going for at the time. But I'm really starting to get into silver jewelry a lot.
Yeah, I cannot get into silver. I'm like, I don't really.
Even your new bust down.
Yeah, in my new bust down, I'm like, I liked it, but then I was like, I was telling Steven like, for AE, but silver. I would have loved it more if it was all gold.
Right.
All gold. But I'm like,
I'll get it. It has some gold in it. Yeah. It is what it is. Oh, and that's Night, by the way. I named Time Night.
Okay. Did you have a piece or like a trend that you feel like was not this like timeless that never go out of style? Out of style?
That would never go out of style. Not really.
It's kind of hard.
It's kind of. I feel like me personally, like I just wear what I want to wear.
That's how I feel too.
So it's like, it was so crazy. Like when your mom had her birthday, and I was like doing the research because it was what 70s theme, 80s theme, and I was like, damn, LL Cool J had on that sweatsuit.
Remember that?
And I like, huh?
I'm definitely drunk.
And I wear the sweatsuit when I bought that sweatsuit. Like, I didn't care to wear that sweatsuit like out regular.
Right.
It wasn't to me like, oh, that was in the 80s or whatever. It was like, no, like, I feel like me personally is like whatever I want to wear, I want to wear. It's like how
I feel the same way, but I'm like, certain things that's never going to go out of style will be like Timberlands.
Yeah, I feel like.
oh, Timber never go out of style. I could even every color. And if you got your regardless, so you'll get pink. If I wanted to, if that was stop, look at hay or something, but these things have
Very soft. Yeah, though for me, I feel like a piece that never go out of style would be a denim jacket.
denim. Yeah, denim.
Denim jackets are never gonna go out of style. Like even back then, like vintage.
I have a bunch of denim jackets.
So yeah, I do too, but I just didn't have this. Oh, about it now. So, yeah, denim jackets for me, I feel like are a timeless piece. Along with like a biker jacket too, like a leather biker jacket.
Absolutely.
Well, I also feel like those are like classic. I feel like these are essentials you should have in your closet. That you first of all, you have a leather jacket in your closet. You should have a jean jacket in your closet. I feel like men should always have some form of suit in their closet. Like you also have shoes. I feel like Timbs. I feel like these are certain things. I feel like is a starter kit.
A starter kit for a bad bitch and a grown man.
And yeah, like you should definitely have those things. Like even like with women, like you should always have a black dress in here. You should always have like also like a biker, a blazer, like all that. You should definitely have those things in your closet. They're starting kits.
How do you feel about where do you think style will be in 5 years from now? Do you think it's something that's going to repeat itself from back then, or do you think it's going to be
Absolutely. I like it's definitely fashion always ready, so it's a revolving door. It's sometimes it just comes back in a different way.
in a different way?
Cause even think about now, like people, like for instance, like I'm wearing baggy jeans.
That was the thing in the 90s.
He's wearing baggy shorts and a baggy t-shirt. That's like 50 Cent era, like all that type of era, like baggy jeans. That's like the back in era, like everyone went to skinny lays and slim fit.
But they were wearing more so with like Nike, low top Nike Airs, a high top Nike Air Forces. Like now we get to mix it with the Yeezy, like, the jewelry.
I feel like it's more like, I feel like now it's like back then with a twist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more.
And now like being extra now is regular.
Yeah.
Like this is regular now. Like
Yeah.
extra. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
because back then people would be looking at you like, the hell he got going on? You walking around like, yeah, like, what the hell he got going on? But now it's like being extra as regular, like, oh, you look good. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
What is a trend or a piece that you feel like should have been left in 2024 that you don't want to see this year or the years moving forward?
You know what my girl said?
What's that?
You know what Lotto said? Leave them short boots. You them short boots. I like short boots. I like short boots too, but my girl said it. I like it was a little overkill, but definitely. I mean,
I agree with the overkill, but I feel like they are.
in jeggings. The jeggings wear me out.
So I was gonna say,
Tight jegging like type of vibes, no pockets in the bed, kind of thing.
so I'm not gonna really say like the sweatpant and heel combo because I
like that.
I actually still love that, but it depends on. I want to see more baggy sweats for the heel, and not the like fitted one.
Or not like the scrunchie at the bottom.
Yeah, I hate the scrunchiness at the bottom of a sweatpant with a heel, and I don't like how you said Jagan. You leave that alone. I'm over it. I've been over it 3 years. For real. I don't want to see that.
I wouldn't leave anything. I like everything.
You like everything. You feel like you could turn anything into
Anything into something. Okay. I wouldn't leave anything.
Yeah, I got me feel like all of it's interchangeable. Because it's kind of like something that you could kind of also fill out of stuff. Like you could dress it up a different way. And it could kind of be the style.
or it's just like fashion still repeats itself. Because what I do, I'm a hoarder when it comes to clothes. Like, I don't really like, I'll get rid of things.
Oh, I get rid of stuff every 3 months.
I do get rid of things, but I have pieces from like 2011 to 2012.
Yeah, see, me, I have like sentimental pieces.
Yeah, but
I heard it's something I be getting rid.
I have plenty of them.
I don't know. I really do like my 25th birthday when my friend Ian made me like that sequence, like blazer kimono thing that I went my birthday. Yeah, my 25th birthday.
Did you pass away?
And he's passed away, so that's beyond. I will like
Always cherish and
I would cherish that. Like I would go crazy. Someone like even touch you.
That's like I still have my dad's kufi. Like,
Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. That's so cute.
literally, like it was like, well, I don't know if it was dirty from him. It's still the same. But he never did have flat. I'm never touching it.
And if I drop a few pounds, I'll probably put that back on.
What's that, the blazer?
Like now it's a little.
So what, right now, what is one of your favorite pieces in your closet right now? Like, at this very moment, like,
I haven't worn it yet though.
That's my dad. I haven't worn mine either, but
So I had this jacket I got from Urban Outfitters. It's a Cohort jacket.
I know what's
With the zipper on here.
I black look.
Yeah, I'm thinking about wearing it when I go on our vacation. When we do our group trip. But that's one of my favorite pieces in my closet right now. Like every time I go in my closet, I look at it.
I say, every time I come see that, I'll be so tempted to take it out of your closet and throw it away. It just is a sticking piece. It's plain, but it speaks volume. Yeah, like when you step into a room, if you wear it the correct way, which I'm sure you will, when you step in a room, it's just like, I'm here. Without you having to say, I'm here.
And I was just so shocked to even see that on Urban when I seen it. And I just like,
It says cover.
yeah. I see it there, but also he said I hold stuff too long.
Yeah, you had new things, which I feel like we all do. Just I don't know why I'm talking about. You had things from like maybe like October or September that you haven't even took out of a bag. You just ordered it just then. But I also feel like it's very important to have new things on deck.
oh yeah,
Just so like when you're in the mood to feel like
I have stuff from shopping 4 years ago. I remember.
I learned like that. I feel like we all have that in common. But back to your question, I feel like one of my favorite pieces right now will be my baby blue fur boots, and I only wore them one time. It's so much I want to do with them, and I got them from Amazon, by the way. But I just feel like they so like wavy. I could do so much. I'm gonna wear them on one of the episodes, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do.
Mine's
It looks so funny.
Mine's will be this Chanel thong I have. But no, mine's it definitely this Chanel thong I have, and I have to wear it.
One of your favorite pieces.
That is one of my favorite pieces right now. I don't know, because I always wear, like, I would wear them like under this.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally in a thong right now. Not right now.
Wow.
I will wear a thong. I say I'll sing to change.
These things. He must go well. He was reading. Doubling it up.
Just doubling it up. It's just like, hey, so I and with that be this red Chanel thong I have.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm gonna wear it probably for Valentine's Day, but that is my favorite piece right now. You know, there's a bunch of shit in there, but that is my favorite piece.
Also, that's at the top of the list.
Okay, do you guys have anything you want to like throw out there? Any questions? Pretty good. It's called, but it's still, we're off the thong and G-string. We are off of that.
So me personally, okay. So when it came to like styling for me, right?
Okay.
Originally, I didn't want to be a stylist. That wasn't like my first thing. Like I wanted to be a model. Like to me, I used to watch Top Model, and to me, it was like I'm gonna be the first male on American Next Top Model or something like that. Like that was like my thing. And I remember I used to do photo shoots all the time. And I remember one of my photo shoots I shot with Andre Hunt. So you watch him, shout out. Andre Hunt, I used to shoot with him. He's a photographer. And one of the times I was on a set, he was like, "Did you ever think about being a stylist? Did you ever, like, you dress nice, you dress yourself? I see people you come with, like, you be putting their stuff together, things like that. Like, ever think about that?" And I'm like, no, I'm gonna be a model.
I feel like everybody put that on both of us. Like, hey,
Everyone else, yeah, I'm being a stylist, and I'm like, it
still was like, yo, you need to da. So that it was my original reason of going to the Art Institute to become a stylist. But once I got to know that it was so much more in the fashion industry, like I was just like, it don't make enough for me at the time. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be a stylist, but I will be my own person that I'm styling. That's just how I feel. I'm like, yo, it'll be me that's being
I
styled.
feel like it's a talent to be a stylist though, because I feel like a lot of stylists dress people and think that they roll right here and get knowing your client and be like,
Yeah, I hate to see that with people though. I hate to when I'm like, oh, they just look like him, but I just look like her.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's how I got into styling. He told me I should do it, and then I was on Facebook or whatever, and somebody was casting for a model. It was this local magazine called PFI Magazine that used to be in Philly, and that's Tyreek Stills. He was the CEO and everything of that magazine, and
this is John.
okay, and he was dancing for a model. And when I reached out to him, he was like, they didn't need any models, whatever. They need a stylist. He was like, you a stylist? And I was like, yeah, I'm a stylist.
Okay, I can be.
And yeah, so I just say, yeah, like I could do it.
Right.
And that was the first time I stepped into like the stylist world, like professionally. And he gave me like pull letters. And I remember going to these boutiques that was in Old City and going there and pulling pieces and everything. And I put all these looks together and I came to the photo shoot. And when I tell you I went to the photo shoot, I was so nervous and uncomfortable. Only because also like when I was styled, I would be dressing myself or my brother. And so it's like I had that relationship with them. I didn't know this model. I didn't know this photographer. And I remember the photographer Vernon. He was like, bro, you gotta pull it together. Like, this just shit. Like, you put this together. Like, you believed in it. You gotta make her believe in it so she can execute, like, so she can do it.
Execute the look.
Execute the look. And from that point on, it was like, oh shit, like, no, I do feel this. I picked it out, so I believed in it.
Right.
So I need to also make her believe in it because she's wearing it too. It's like, it's a foreign look to her. Yeah, so, and that was like it from like when the styling like first took off.
Okay.
And I just enjoyed every part of it. And then it just went from there, just like styling different people, different shoots and everything. And yeah, like I fell in love with it. I feel like it was such like when you was talking about too, just like the idea of like people styling people, how they style people, like how they look themselves. I didn't do that. I felt like that was my time to be so expressive.
Yeah.
And so wild without talking, like just my vision of just like anything I could ever imagine, feel, embody. I was like, I put it into the person. Cause I feel like you could do it. And not every person I work with, I feel like can pull off the look that I had to also evaluate and figure out because wearing something you gotta have is comes with confidence.
Right.
So if you don't have that confidence, it's not gonna.
That's why I couldn't be a stylist. I'm like, I start feeling like, oh no, I can't wear that. You know, I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah. No, but you know what's so crazy is it was to me. It was always the people I feel like they shit and talk to me that had the most to say. If that's bad, but I feel like when I work with people like Sharia J, when I went to like Jersey and styled her or whatever, that ended up being on a cover magazine, she was so poised and nice. And this is a person who danced for Missy Elliott and danced for Alicia Keys and noted dancer and everything. She was just years ago. She was on a 4. Like she was so nice and poised. And I met her in Fashion Week when was doing assistant styling for Stevie Boy in New York Fashion Week. I met her. And it was like amazing. Like also when I did Yovanda, when I did
Pull it together.
somebody together and not barrel.
No more champagne for her at the end.
I done drunk it all.
Yeah, we can tell, and so can the viewers.
Also when I worked with Yovanda when she
I sell it.
housewife.
Okay, rather
She was easy too. I feel like, of course, we got to a point when we had to get comfortable with each other, but I felt like she was like also like a muse. Like she didn't complain about stuff. I feel like she trusted, which I visioned for her and everything, and she went with it. Like, and she was good. So yeah.
So would you go back to styling?
I am actually working on getting back into that. I feel like when COVID hit, so like during COVID time, when COVID hit, like that was the time I was styling for Housewives. So you think about like October, I lost my grandma, and I was talking about all the stuff I was going into 2020 with. I lost my grandma. Me and my grandma was supposed to actually watch the new season of Only on Hollywood stuff because I styled during it, and she was actually going to be able to see my vision and things like that. So that didn't happen, and literally that March was supposed to be the reunion for Housewives, which I was going to style Yovanda for the reunion, and COVID happened. Everything went virtual, and it wasn't really no flying.
COVID really affected us in like,
So that kind of like,
Yeah, because I couldn't even get dressed and go out.
yeah, it was not bad.
I was getting dressed to go to the market. That's how bored and stuff I was.
That was the year that I moved to Atlanta. And you can't be when you had that big the birthday party with the fireworks outside the park. Though it was so because it was like dinner and blanc, and we got on the flight to Atlanta. And when we went to
Shout out to Amber for decorating that, because Amber did her thing with that was really with the favorite I ate that. And thank you, Robin, for paying for it. Because Robin paid for the whole thing.
I remember you did that.
Yep.
But to go back about COVID, that was 2020. And I had moved to Atlanta that year, and it was like nothing ever happened here.
Remember when we got off the plane, we had masks.
And they was looking at us like we was crazy. Yeah. Like, wait, what? Where did y'all come from? But yeah, COVID did slow a lot of things down for us, and especially for the fashion boys and girls. Like we wanted to get dressed and go out.
Absolutely.
We wanted to go, play in the field.
What is our favorite fashion movie or TV show?
Well, that's easy. I play you.
So I have several fashion.
Yours is Delware's Pride.
That's my favorite. One of my favorite movies.
Mine is Sex in the City.
No, but that's the series to me in the show. I feel like the series is so fashion and transition. That's when you get the times too.
But another movie too that I really love with the fashion and just her character, just period, was a Low Down Dirty Shame, Jada Pinkett.
Low Down Dirty Shame.
She was so fire. She was good. Like,
You know what else you was fire? I used to like The Nanny.
Friend. Her and Regine from Never Single.
Yeah, the same pieces. It's so crazy because now they had that like going on like where it's like they do like who wear it best and never like, and they literally was wearing the same shoe. But I also think about too, one that's iconic for Living Single as well, because especially in that era of us coming into like the TV and everything like that to actually wear those pieces. Right. Like that they put that on
and they was wearing vintage stuff.
Vintage. And then they put that on a black woman, so that was definitely like major.
And it is Black History Month, so I'm glad they said that.
That is true. So that's one of I used to love them was that one of the things I want to do, I actually would love to do like a small like collection with inspiration from like Living Single and The Nanny, like that archive of fashion.
I wish yours was a movie.
TV show? It would definitely hit a question.
Well, I know. I agree with Devil Wears Prada in Sex and the City, but I will also add Martin because I like that Martin
and Pam and them.
What about Fresh Prince?
Not really. Not really Fresh Prince. No. Not for me.
Yeah,
I mean, the only thing he did that I liked that was a crop top outside is like,
Sure, the hat.
yeah, I'm like, that was it. But
You're ready for the fashion or for him?
wait,
Looking for me that crop. Oh no.
Well, you did that other than Will Smith was fine.
he was fine in that movie.
Bad boy.
Well, he's fine. Period. Like, that boy, he's a handsome man. Shout out to Will Smith. But I'm like, no, I did say he was fine. He is fine. But
Well, you know,
honest, I had
and
to
the Fresh Prince said Martin was fine. I never heard what about. I think I'm the one that said it. Sorry.
Well, so Martin was fine. I'm like, and he dressed the way he dressed on the Martin TV show was like, he was funny as hell, and he could dress. Remember, he had the all black on with the rock.
I look so cute. So Booby, when you did have your business for your clothing business, what inspired you to open that up?
Well, for one, it was in my neighborhood, and I always wanted a store like on Fifth Street in Albany, where I'm from. So that was definitely like a goal. So I was like, oh, and it was right around the corner from our Lime House. But I was like, and I love fashion, but so I'm like, why would I not open up a Monster's Closet?
I love that name.
I love it then the jour. So was there pieces that like women pieces, male pieces?
Oh, it was only male.
It was only
Yeah, it was
male.
only male. Because I felt like so many women in Philly, or like wherever I travel, it was always a woman's boutique. So I'm like, I'm gonna do an all men in boutique, and it was definitely like wholesale clothes I would buy wholesale, or like resell them. But it was like pieces that I would personally wear. It is certain stuff that I was like, this is cute. Maybe somebody else can see the vision.
See the vision.
You get what I'm saying? All right. But yeah, that was.
And I did have one last question before we wrap up. Explain your style. If you could pick one word to explain your old style.
Meet you go first.
Oh, okay. I would say that my style is a one word.
That's the challenge. One word to explain.
You know what? I'm gonna say open.
Okay.
My style was open.
Open is good. I like that. What about you?
My style is diamond.
Okay, that is it. That's luxury. Should I say mine is a problem? I don't know. For me, one word to describe my I would just say versatile. Like I just feel like you just never know what to expect.
And that's why I'm here about open.
Yeah, like
You know, never know what you'll be.
Okay, so we're about to wrap up this episode here for you. I definitely want to shout out a few names. I want to say for some of our black people in the industry, I would definitely like to give a shout out to, like I said, June Ambrose, Dapper Dan, Colin, Laquan Smith, Telfer, and Kobe. And just a history fact, Hermes was actually designed and started in 1832. Jesus. And it actually started as a harness workshop. So that's why you could kind of see that it's a lot of replicas of horses and things in there, because it actually was mainly designed for, in the beginning, for like luxury saddle horse riding things. So I definitely wanted to lead off with that.
I like a little in his.
Who was the subscriber we had?
The subscriber that you was supposed to Telegram.
I already got drunk and forgot his name.
Also, we had we want to definitely get one of our subscribers, and we want to continue to do more of them throughout the season. And the subscriber we have that will be receiving a different moves gift bag. It will be Telegram, I feel like is the name, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's like J Telegram.
J Telegram.
If you're watching this, please send the
Telegram, yeah.
J Telegram. Congratulations, J Telegram. And we're out. Thank you all for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we see you next time.
See ya.